Let's start with Purdue. They took on Samford on Monday night, not Stanford, not the Tree Huggers
Oh,
in
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah. No.
Pac-12. Samford. They beat them 98-45. Max, did you see the tip-off? Did you see the opening tip?
That guy was at Zach Edey's knees. All right. They were obviously joking around and what they were trying to do. I mean, actually, a little strategic when you think about it. They were trying to tip it to one of the guards. They would get it to the short guy right after that, and they were going to run with it. Didn't work out for you, but I see what they were trying to do. But oh my goodness, Cole Breezy, me being a huge Purdue Boilers fan, you got to be ecstatic. Everyone in the Big Ten, anyone that is a Purdue fan, you got to be ecstatic about 98 points in a complete blowout. I get it. Samford isn't, it's not an elite team or anything. Don't get me wrong. But when you blow out a team by 53 points, oh my goodness, did the offense look good?
The offense was humming. The game started 21-2. Purdue leading, and I watched maybe the first 8 minutes of this game because Notre Dame came on, Monday Night Football came on, Kansas came on. It was a bonanza on Monday night. Purdue didn't make it past 8 minutes for me. But one thing that did stick out to me, Max, was Trey Kaufman-Renn started at the 4 over Caleb First and Mason Gillis. That surprised me. What do you think about that?
I think that the fact that they are coming off of the bench just shows how deep Purdue is. Kaufman-Renn is actually really good. He actually can score the ball. He's tall, gets rebounds, and he plays defense. But then you got Mason Gillis and Caleb First coming off the bench. Oh my god, Mason Gillis might be the Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year. I'm gonna say it right here on the Don't Tell Mom Sports Podcast.
Whoa.
I can see it. I have never seen a guy play as hard of defense than Mason Gillis. So this is a guy that dives on the floor for everything. Okay. When you see him go up like against big guys, how his hands go straight up. Like, I don't know how much straighter. Oh my god. How straight can you get, man? That guy does a lot of shoulder press, a lot of cleaning jerks. I'll tell you that much. And he's jacked. Oh my goodness. Purdue is deep. They got a hell of a starting 5. And then I'm talking 8, 9 guys off the bench.
Ethan Morton.
Ethan Morton coming off too. Oh my dude, he plays lockdown defense. So he already had a couple steals in the game as well. Oh my goodness. I'm excited.
Speaking of your Boilers defense, they held Samford to 25% shooting from the field and 16% from 3. Purdue was plus 21 on the boards, plus 18 in assists, and 10-0 in blocks. It was a complete ass whipping. Purdue's gonna be top 5, top 10 all year, I think.
I think so too, especially when you have Zach Edey down low in the middle, reigning player of the year. Ooh, my goodness. I could see it happening again.
Let's move over to Lawrence, Kansas, and the Kansas Jayhawks, because they also opened up on Monday night with a 99-56 ass whipping of North Carolina Central. Okay, North Carolina Central. Big Hunter Dickinson, the transfer from Michigan. He had 7 points in the first 78 seconds. 7 points in the first minute and a half. Okay, he was ready to go. Kansas was 9-12 from 3 in the first half. 9-12 from deep. Shooting into an ocean. Had 21 assists at halftime. That tied a program record. 21 assists in a half. Ended the game with 34 assists on 39 made field goals. 34 assists on 39 shots. That's sharing the ball. That's team basketball. Kansas shot 70% from the field. 70% from the field. 13 for 23 from 3. Plus 14 on the boards. 34-7 in assists. My guy, DeJuan Harris, the point guard, he had 10 assists.
Very good.
Didn't attempt a shot. He had 10 assists in this game.
I respect that.
Yeah,
that's a true point guard. You don't see that anymore. Definitely not. No.
Hunter Dickinson, the big dog. Going to be talking about him a lot this year. Finished the game with 21 points, 8 boards, 5 assists. Shot 8 of 9 from the floor, 3 of 3 from deep. Kansas is looking pretty good, Max. Did you catch any of this game? Did you see any stats?
I didn't see a damn thing because I didn't need to. Okay. Everything that you just tossed out, Actually, there are some surprises that you had on that. Make the 21. I'm sorry, 21 assists at halftime. 10 assists
record tied it.
by Harris. Those are big time numbers. I expected from Hunter Dickinson. Is he your number one option, Cobrizi, on Kansas?
No doubt about it.
Oh my!
No doubt about it.
I really, really hope. I really hope in that Maui Invitational coming up, Purdue, Kansas in that championship game. I want to see it. I want to see it. Hunter Dickinson and Edey going at it just like they did with Michigan versus Purdue. Ooh,
oh my goodness!
I can only pray for that.
Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for a future episode of the Don't Tell Mama Sports Podcast, because we will be breaking down that Maui Invitational. It is juicy.
It might be one of the best Maui. One of the best Maui tournaments that I might have ever seen. Honestly, Jack, it just stacked with teams.